Ever wondered how your favorite Crunch Bar goes from raw ingredients to that delicious chocolate treat you love? Well, buckle up, because today we're exploring the world of crunchy chocolate bars. Join us on this behind-the-scenes tour of the Crunch Bar factory, where all the magic happens at lightning speed. Stick around as we take you on this amazing journey from raw cocoa beans to the iconic bars you know and love. Before we get into it, let's get a brief overview of the Crunch Bar. The Crunch Bar is a delightful chocolate treat that combines creamy milk chocolate with crispy rice. This unique combination gives it that satisfying crunch with every bite, making it a favorite for chocolate lovers everywhere. Well, beyond being a sweet treat, Crunch Bars have become a nostalgic symbol of joy for many and are often shared during celebrations and special moments. Welcome to Products Uncovered, your one-stop for behind-the-scenes production. Now, let's dive into the fascinating world of the Crunch Bar. But before we do, here's a question for you. What do you think is the most important ingredient in Crunch Bar production? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this. Stay glued to your screen as we'd also be revealing the answer at the end of this video. Our journey begins at the heart of the Nestle factory in Bloomington, Illinois, where all the magic happens. Would you believe a total of 67 million Crunch Bars cruise out of here every year? Fascinating, right? As Michael Smeaton, head of production at the Nestle factory, said, "In 1 year, if we make enough Crunch Bars that if we wish to lay it out flat individually on an American football field, we would be able to cover up 95 football fields." On entry to this factory, you can already feel the chocolatey atmosphere that stirs up so much excitement in the air. Specifically for our chocolate lovers, you sure know the vibes. The process. Let's take a closer look at what goes into making these little chocolate candies. First and foremost, sourcing quality ingredients. This is a meticulous process that involves several key components and strict quality control measures. For this bar, the primary ingredients include chocolate from cocoa nibs, sugar, and crisped rice, with each being sourced from reputable partners to ensure the final product meets the highest standards expected by consumers. This careful selection is pivotal in ensuring that every bite delivers that iconic taste and crunch, just like the one before it. Chocolate production. The chocolate used in Crunch Bars is sourced from major regions like Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Indonesia, popularly known for their high-quality cocoa production. Once harvested, the cocoa beans undergo detailed processing. First, they are fermented for about a week under banana leaves, a very crucial step allowing for the enhancement of their natural flavors and aromas. Next, the beans are dried for about 5 days under the sun to remove excess moisture content, allowing for further flavor modification. Shortly after, the dried cocoa beans are subjected to rigorous quality checks, including physical, chemical, organoleptic, and microbiological tests. Once they pass this test, the beans are finally ground by machines to separate the edible nibs from the skin before being roasted at temperatures usually between 120 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes to further develop their rich aroma and color. Next, a machine called the winnower cracks and deshells the roasted nibs. They are then further grounded into cocoa mass, which is further pressed to separate cocoa butter from cocoa cake. The cocoa butter is the fat extracted, which gives chocolate its smooth texture, whereas the cocoa cake is the solid leftovers used for cocoa powder later. The cocoa cake is then blended with milk and sugar, creating a rich chocolate base. This mixture is sent to conch machines, where it is mixed and heated over a period of 16 to 22 hours at controlled temperatures. This process, known as conching, is crucial for proper texture and flavor enhancement. It aerates the chocolate, creating the smooth, delicious taste that makes our Crunch Bars so distinct. Upon arrival at the Nestle factory, large tanker trucks supply over 100,000 pounds of already produced rich, creamy chocolate, ready to be transformed to a crunch. Upon arrival at the Nestle factory, the chocolate is pumped into storage tanks, where it undergoes a tempering process. Here, the chocolate is heated and cooled in a tempering machine to achieve a glossy finish. An employee in control of this machine sets it at temperature cycles, typically ranging from 113 degrees Fahrenheit, for melting down to about 81 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit for cooling, before being reheated slightly to around 88 degrees Fahrenheit for pouring. This crucial step enables the cooling of the chocolate to form stable crystals, ensuring that each bar has that perfect snap when you take a bite. Adding the crunch. Next step is the star of the show, the crispy rice. Before we get into it, do you know why crispy rice is used in Crunch Bar production? Well, the primary role of crispy rice in Crunch Bars is to provide a satisfying crunch that contrasts with the smooth, creamy milk chocolate. Nestle's Crunch Bar would just be a block of solid milk chocolate that didn't make a crunch sound at all if it weren't for the puffed rice inside. This combination of textures, crunchy rice and smooth chocolate, make each bite enjoyable and dynamic, contributing significantly to the bar's appeal. With each bar containing about 400 grains of these delightful morsels, let's get into the details. The production of crispy rice involves cooking rice with steam and then drying it to achieve the desired crispy texture. Nestle initially sourced this puffed rice from external suppliers until the late 1960s, when they eventually developed their own in-house methods to meet demand. By perfecting the process, they were able to produce large quantities of perfectly crisped rice, which is essential for maintaining the quality and consistency of the chocolate bar. Mixture and molding. Here, large industrial mixtures combine the melted chocolate with the crispy rice. An employee oversees the activities of the mixtures, ensuring the efficiency and smooth working conditions of the machine by setting the machines at controlled temperatures to ensure everything blends smoothly before being dropped into molds. The molds are carefully positioned to ensure the smooth entry of the chocolate mixture. After the mix is transitioned into the molds, they vibrate gently to ensure every nook and cranny is filled perfectly, creating that iconic flat rectangle shape we all love. Once molded, the bars travel along conveyor belts to cooling chambers. Here they harden for about 20 minutes at controlled temperatures, using a refrigeration system that brings down temperatures to about 50 degrees Fahrenheit quickly, thereby solidifying the bars and getting them ready for the next step. Temperature control is essential because cooling too quickly or too slowly can compromise their quality. The removal process begins with a slight twisting of the mold, similar to twisting an ice tray, which helps release the bars from their molds. Then, gentle hammers on a conveyor belt knock the bars out completely, ensuring that the bars are released without damage, ready for wrapping and packaging. Packaging. With the bars now free from their molds, they make their way to the wrapping station. Each Crunch Bar is swiftly wrapped in foil to preserve freshness and flavor. From start to finish, it takes about 25 minutes for each bar to go from liquid chocolate to ready-to-eat treats. To ensure that products meet the highest quality and safety standards, quality testing is very much essential. Our dedicated factory workers monitor every step of this process, ensuring that the final product is safe for consumption, consistent in taste and texture, and adheres to the already established industry and company standards. Their expertise ensures each bar not only tastes great, but is also safe for consumption. Alright, it's time for the big reveal. Earlier on, we popped a big question. What do you think is the most important ingredient in Crunch Bar production? Well, if you guessed quality cocoa, you're absolutely right. Quality cocoa makes quality chocolate, which in turn makes quality Crunch Bars. So, it is what gives our beloved treat its rich flavor. And there you have it, the incredible journey of how Crunch Bars are made, from creamy chocolate and crispy rice to perfectly wrapped treats ready for your enjoyment. So, next time you enjoy a Crunch Bar, remember all the care that goes into making it. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the fascinating world of Crunch Bar production. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Products Uncovered for more amazing insights into the behind-the-scenes production. What would you like us to explore next? Let us know in the comments below, and see you next time.